complex we can make it. Yes. So one of the lovely things I love doing is I like doing alternating, basically practicing scales in thirds. So if you take this G major scale, and what you can do is you can basically start on the first note and then go up a third.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then go to the next note of the scale, and then go up a third.
Yep.
And then go to the next note of the scale, and then go up a third. So that's G, B, A, C, B, D, C, E, etc.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that with tenths and chords too. So we're going to do G major,
okay.
B minor, A minor, C, B, D, G, E minor, D, F sharp minor.
I've never done that. I'm using the same two fingers, exactly what you're saying not to do, but I'll practice it at home.
No, you get it. Yeah.
Okay, so just playing intervallic thirds.
Intervallic thirds.
With tenths. Okay.
With tenths. And of course you can do that with the full spread triads. You can also do this in, we would call it alternating, ascending, descending intervallic thirds. So if we have G, B, then the next pair, the next unit would be C, A. The next pair after that would be...
Bum, bum. Because it was too easy before, so do it that way, good.
It can get way more complicated,
Good.
And then, of course, you can do that with all of the different inversions if you really, really want to get crazy with that. So this would be, I know.
Yeah, okay, I got some transcribing to do,
So this one would be G, B minor, C, A minor, B minor, D, E minor, C, D, F sharp diminished, G, E minor, F sharp diminished, A minor, and then I would run out of room right there.
Right. So that same thing. Those are all first inversion triads.
Those are first inversion spread triads, played intervallically in alternating thirds.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So I mean, we'll just keep going.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So then, of course, you could do fourths too. So instead of just going up by thirds, you could go up by intervallic fourths. So in that case, that would be sound a little strange, and you're jumping all over the neck, but that would sound like this.
And then the same thing with the spread voicings, or what?
Yeah, you could spread voicings as well as the different inversions for the spread voicings.
Right.
You're going to eventually run out of things. Pretty
You
quickly.
would probably need an extended range 6-string or something like that to really explore the whole entire octave.
Right, because a lot of this is literally just jumping up and down. But I guess the philosophy behind all of this is I like to take an idea and see what else I can do with it. Basically, the initial idea here is a scale, a G major scale, and then a thing that I did to the G major scale, which was tenths. And then another thing I did to the G major scale, which was spread triads. And then things that you can do to spread triads are you can invert them. And then things that you can do to scales are you can play them in intervals. And so then you can start combining every single element that you thought of into just basically as a giant soup of ideas, like mixing and matching different ideas together into different ways that you can approach scalar playing, different ways that you can approach chord playing. And the sky is the limit. Really, it's up to your imagination to figure out things to practice.
Right.
Which is a lot of fun, yeah.
So then, do you apply this? Is this applicable to something you can do with a groove or a solo or something like that? How do you incorporate it in something besides just an exercise?
Well, I mean, the exercises are all what I'm all about.
Yeah.
And okay, so that's the Star Spangled Banner thing, or whatever it is.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is applicable for chord melodies. So whenever you're trying to harmonize something on the G string, you now have this wide vocabulary of voicings to play as a means of accentuating that top string. This is not just, it is an academic exercise. I'm not showing you this exercise. That in itself will get you everywhere you need to do that grace note right there. You don't need to listen to any of this other stuff. But that's the cheap, easy application. I use that all the time. But for chord solo harmonization, all of these different voicings and the different orders, and if you're able to practice them, and if you're able to really get them underneath your fingers, it helps for when you're trying to draw from them to actually harmonize solos.
Right.
So, I mean, I just pulled out that Star Spangled Banner thing just out of, I don't know, like what other things, like, yeah.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the most, not the best voicing right there.
Yeah, I got you.
But I'm thinking of that. I'm thinking of all that on the G string, and then because I know all those different kinds of harmonizations for the chords that I want to use, I can mix and match underneath the G string. Which is
Hey, if you like what I do, please click on the subscribe button right here. And if you really like what I do, then click over here to see how affordable it is to join me at thebassist.net. But if you just want the free stuff, then click here to check out whatever YouTube's sophisticated robots think you should watch next. I'm sure they know what's best for you.